Hello. Um, yeah, I didn't do a video last week. Part of that was down to couldn't be asked, and so I had that feedback thing that I had last week, not last week, the week before. Yeah, part of it was because I couldn't be asked, and then I did kind of think about doing one a couple of days later, but I couldn't figure out how to use the new YouTubey thing. So so I had to kind of cancel that. I'm just going to open a. Oh no, I got a bit here. Yeah. So how's it been going? Well, tonight I'm gonna not just gonna talk about the being sober. I'm gonna talk about how my mental health has been as well over the last few days. And it's it's been it's been kind of ups and downs over the last few days. Um, Today for me was quite bad. But not once did I think about drinking alcohol. It, I tell you right now that if you've not watched any of my other videos, alcohol has always been my go-to thing, particularly when I'm getting stressed. Um, and it's 35 days. Um, I can't remember the last time I was 35 days without alcohol. Um, like I say, I've done that go sober for October, done the 31 days, but never done 35 days. That's a long time. I'd probably say that the last time oh sorry, it's a bit messier. The last time that I did that was probably when when I was about 20. So that's how long it's been. Because as far as drinking alcohol goes, I started young when I was 15, and I carried on drinking alcohol. We're talking about age 15 up until, like I say, probably I was about 20, and I was doing probably not every single night, but like at the weekends when you get paid, the nip to the pub and have like 5, 6, 7 pints. Walk home and probably vomit on the way home as well, if I remember rightly. So it's been what I feel a bit smarmy as well. If you don't know what smarmy means, look it up. I feel a bit smarmy because I know that there are lots of people who do not like me and who basically think that there's absolutely no chance I'm never going to drink alcohol again. And I'm feeling really smarmy because number one, basically, I'm not going to ever drink alcohol again, and number two, I'm not ever going to drink alcohol again. Um, and, part of it's been that kind of bloody mindedness of just ramming it in somebody's fucking face and basically saying, "You don't even know me. Please don't pass judgment on me or anything like that." Um, what people see of what we all see of other people are just like little snapshots of their lives. We don't know we don't know if our best friend or probably a best friend. I wouldn't know if Gary had done any of these. Best mate Gary, he was best man at my wedding as well. Yeah, the, I wouldn't know if any of my friends looked up child porn on the internet. I wouldn't know if any of them smacked their girlfriends or their wives about. I wouldn't have a clue, not unless there was any evidence. Um, and and I wouldn't know without a shadow of a doubt whether any of my friends would be able to give up drinking. Um, I, I would say, you know, could I for definite say that um, no, such and such will never ever stop drinking, or it won't last, or anything like that. I couldn't say. I couldn't say because some people give up drinking because the health is like severely impacted. Some people give up drinking because they want a lifestyle change. I'm a bit pissed off actually that this has been like 5 weeks and I've not lost any weight. But then I am kind of eating shit. So so that kind of explains things. Um, so that's the positive. The positive is that I've done like 35 days without any alcohol at all, without even wanting alcohol, and even like a bottle of alcohol that was in the house. I was given away, so and I didn't sit there crying, because because my alcohol is going missing. Um, so yeah, I feel really really positive in that sense. But for the mental health stuff, there's been a lot of things going on, kind of behind the scenes stuff that I don't really want to talk about, but stuff that is like really pissed me off. And that has meant that I've been trying to, and occasionally failing to, keep a lid on my BPD. So it's like trying to, and my CBT techniques haven't been working. I've been a bit poorly for the last couple of days. Um, I I've got acid reflux. This is an excuse. It's basically just me giving you a bit of background. I get acid reflux. I did have an operation, but it's kind of undoing itself. And yeah, I kind of aspirated some of this acid one evening, and the next day I just felt really ill, like I had an infection. Um, I tried some antibiotics, but I think they started to make me feel sick, and I've just been like really fucking knackered. More, probably more in the last 3 or 4 days than what I've been for a long time. It's like I'm trying to stand up, and my legs, my thighs, it just feels like someone's fucking give me a dead leg. Um, but yeah, there's been provocations, uh, third party provocations, in so much as it doesn't really involve me. It's not really um, that from like a selfish point of view. It's not directly impacting my life per se, but it is impacting the life of somebody very close to me. And so I've still got that thing inside me where I go from 0 to 60 fairly quickly. Um, and that's something I've got to work on. Um, Thankfully, the fact I'm no longer drinking means that you know I, at some point I can think to myself, right, okay, you need to wind it in a bit. I lost my rag this morning. I went straight on the attack, a verbal attack. I hasten to add, not a physical attack. Um, so in a way, I'm disappointed that stopping drinking alcohol hasn't doesn't appear to have worked for that. Maybe just over the first 3 weeks or whatever, maybe there was no provocations strong enough to actually um, make me lose my shit. So yeah, that was definitely a wake up call, and that means that I need to work on that, um, because BPD affects the people around you more than it affects you. Mainly because uh, once you come down from it, you just don't even recollect really what you said, or you don't. I can't actually I can't empathise with the victim, if you want to put it that way. The person that um, I I lose my rag with. I can't actually empathise, because there's something just within me that just thinks, I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to talk about it, and it's difficult to talk about it. And so when I've done that with people, and they're trying to talk to me, you know, an hour or so later, or a couple of days later, or whatever, when they've plucked up the courage to actually say something about it, I've already moved on, and I've already kind of forgotten that, and I've certainly forgotten the fact that, or I've not even. It takes a lot of prodding by somebody to actually get me to kind of empathise, and slip into that other person's mindset, and think, yeah, that was shit. It takes a lot, and um, yeah, like I say, I'm disappointed that it's. I was hoping for more. I was hoping that the alcohol, stopping drinking alcohol, would have wiped that out, so to speak. But no, it hasn't completely. And in what you know, what should I be? Should I be somebody that doesn't stand up for myself? Well, no, because we should all stand up for ourselves. Um, but what I shouldn't be is like overreacting. Um, and yeah, I like I say, it's been a um, stressful few days. Basically because there are certain people that kind of seem to think that they should tell other people how to live their lives. And I don't know, maybe occasionally we're all kind of guilty of that. But look, I've babbled on for like 13 minutes, I think, almost. I just wanted to give you an update and say, yes, look, I'm still sober, still not drinking, still not even desiring alcohol. Just really, I'm not. In fact, Pepsi's much better, because it tastes nicer. And the other negative thing, I'm kind of going all over the place, aren't I? Is that I'm using a lot more of this, um, because I've said in other videos, um, when you stop drinking, your blood sugar's lowered, and mine is kind of hectic. Um, some days I can keep it right in the little bandwidth that I like to keep it in, um, but other days, yeah, it's a bloody nightmare trying to keep control of it. You might have noticed in the background, Paul Weller's album, Stanley Road. It's got some of my favourite Weller songs on it. That was a kind of a treat for actually getting to 35 days. Actually, it was a. I've just dropped some. Actually, it was a treat for getting to 32 days, but I didn't do a video then. Oops, I'm gonna have to look for that in a minute. Um, so yeah, that's the update. Still sober, still not wanting alcohol, and a little bit disappointed with certain things. Not losing weight, um, the blood sugar situation, and with some provocation, the BPD coming in, and um, that's where what I like to say when I'm talking about that is it's inappropriate, rather than yeah. If you get provoked and you respond in kind, then fair enough. But I I overreacted. Um, so I think, yeah, I'm gonna probably get on the computer in a bit, and see if I can find some more CBT exercises to kind of help me. It's difficult because I'm not seeing a counsellor at the moment, and or a therapist, as posh people call them. I'm not seeing a counsellor at the moment, and I've not seen my psychiatrist since last year. Um, and I need all of that. Um, and also the mental health team haven't actually been in touch with me since the first phone call that they made to me, probably about 5 weeks ago. So there you go. Um, but apparently we were supposed to kind of praise the NHS staff. So there you go. Fine. Look, I'm gonna go now. What I'm gonna do now is uh, look for CBT stuff, or I might actually do a bit of gaming. I don't know, but join me next week for week six. 42 days. There's going to come a point where I'm not going to count it in days. It's going to be in weeks, and yeah, week six next week then. So join me then. I might do a video during the week, mainly focused purely on the borderline personality disorder, and how it's still impacted on me. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm going to sign off now because I'm just repeating myself. So I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.